जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशी श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासरि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिनाथ क्षमकुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की नवद्वीप धाम की मथुरा धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगामयी की जय यमुना माई की जय भक्ति देवी की जय श्री तुलसी देवी की जय समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंद all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga all glories to Srila Prabhupada. The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bowed to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord, birth after birth. From him, ecstatic prema emanates. By him, ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor, and the Lord and master of the bodies. O Master, be merciful unto us. Give us the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame is spread all over the three worlds. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Text 20, right? Okay. Okay. Tam Tvanubhutyo Prata Kriyarthama Swamayaya Var Vartita Loka Tantram Namamya Bhikshnam Namaniya Pada Sarojamalpiyasi Kamavarsham Tam Tvanubhutyo Paratakriyartham Swamayaya Vartita Lokatantram Namamya Bhikshnam Namaniya Pada Sarojamalpiyasi Kamavarsham Tam Tvanubhutyo Paratakriyartham Swamayaya Vartita Lokatantram Namamya Bhikshnam Namaniya Pada सरोजमल्पीयसि कामवर्षम् प्रभुजी one तं त्वानुभूत्यो परतः क्रियार्थम् स्वमायया वर्तितलोकतन्त्रम् नमाम्यभीक्ष्णं नमनीयपाद सरोजमल्पीयसि कामवर्षम्
Svanubhutyo Paratakriyatam Swamaya Vartita Lokatantram
Svamaya vartita lokatantram
Amanya Bhikshnam Namaniya Pada
Namamya Vishnu Namaniya Pada
Sarojam Alpiyasi Kama Varsham
Sarojamalpiyasi Kama Varsham
Tvam Tanubhutyo Paratakrihartam
Dhanubhutyo Paratakriyatam Into the mic, please.
Namanya Bhikshnam Namaniya Para
Namamya Vishnu Namaniya Pada
Sarojam Halpi Hasikama Varsham
Sarojamalpiyasi Kama Varsham Tantvānubhūtyo Paratakriyatam
त्वानुभूत्यो परतर्क्रियार्थम्
स्वमायया वर्तितलोकतन्त्रम्
स्वमायया वर्तितलोकतन्त्रम्
नमाम्यभीक्ष्णं नमनीयपाद
नमाम्यभीक्ष्णं नमनीयपाद
सरोजम् अल्पीयसि कामवर्षम्
सरोजमल्पीयसि कामवर्षम्
Tam Dvanubhutyo Paratakriyatam
त्वं त्वानुभूत्यो परतक्रियार्थम्
Swamayaya Vartita Lokatantram
स्वमायया वर्तितलोकतन्त्रम्
Namamya Bhikshnam Namaniya Pada
नमाम्यभीक्ष्णं नमनीयपाद
Sarojamalpiyasi Kama Varsham
सरोजमल्पीयसि कामवर्षम्
Tam tvanubhutyo paratakriyatam
त्वं त्वानुभूत्यो परतक्रियार्थम्
Svamayaya vartita lokatantram
स्वमायया वर्तितलोकतन्त्रम्
Namanya Vishnam Namaniyapada
नमाम्यभीक्ष्णं नमनीयपाद
Sarojam Alpiyasi Kama Varsham
सरोजमल्पीयसि कामवर्षम्
तां त्वनुभूत्यो परताक्रियार्थम्
तं त्वानुभूत्यो परतक्रियार्थम्
स्वमायया वर्तिता लोकतन्त्रम्
स्वमायया वर्तितलोकतन्त्रम्
नमामि अभीक्ष्णां नममानीयपादा
नमाम्यभीक्ष्णं नमनीयपाद
सरोजाम् अल्पीयसि कामवर्षाम्
सरोजमल्पीयसि कामवर्षम्
Oh, we're ready.
तं त्वानुभूत्यो परता क्रियार्थम्
Tam tvanubhutyo paratakriyatam
स्वमायया वर्तितलोकतन्त्रम्
swamaya vartitalokatantram
नामान्यभीक्ष्णं नमनीयपादा
namamyabhishram namaniyapada
सरोजमल्पीयसि कामवर्षम्
sarojamalpiyasi kamavarsham.
That twa you anubhutya by realizing aparata disgraded kriya enjoyment of fruitive activities artham in order that swamayaya by your own energy vartita brought about lokatantram the material world namami I offer obeisances abhikshanam continuously namaniya worshipable pada sarojam lotus feet Al- alpiyasi on the insignificant kama desire varsham showering जय ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितान्तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावभूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च जय श्री कृष्ण जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Sir, translation by Isi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki translation. I continuously offer my respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet, of which it is worthy to take shelter, because you shower all benediction on the insignificant, to give all living entities detachment from fruitive activities by realizing you. You have expanded this material world by your own energy. Everyone, therefore, whether he desires material enjoyment, liberation, or the transcendental loving service of the Lord, should engage himself offering obeisances unto the Supreme Lord, because the Lord can award everyone his desired benediction. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord affirms, Ye yathamam prapadyante. Everyone who desires to be successful enjoyer in this material world is awarded that benediction by the Lord. Everyone who wants to be liberated from the entanglement of this material world is given liberation by the Lord. And anyone who desires to constantly engage in his service in full Krishna consciousness is awarded that benediction by the Lord. For material enjoyment, he has prescribed so many ritualistic sacrificial performances in the Vedas. And thus, people may take advantage of those instructions and enjoy material life in higher planets or in a noble aristocratic family. These processes are mentioned in the Vedas and one can take advantage of them. It is similar with those who wants to be liberated from this material world. Unless one is disgusted with the enjoyment of this material world, he cannot aspire for liberation. Liberation is for one who is disgusted with material enjoyment. Vedanta Sutra says, therefore, athato brahma jigyasa, therefore, who have given up the attempt to be happy in this material world can inquire about the absolute truth. For those who want to know the absolute truth, the Vedanta Sutra is available as in Srimad Bhagavatam, the actual explanation of Vedanta Sutra. Since Bhagavad Gita is also Vedanta Sutra, by understanding Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedanta Sutra or Bhagavad Gita, one can obtain real knowledge. When one obtains real knowledge, he becomes theoretically one with the Supreme. And when he actually begins the service of Brahman or Krishna consciousness, he is not only liberated but situated in his spiritual life. Similarly, for those who want to lord it over material nature, there are so many departments of material enjoyment. Material knowledge and material science are available, and the Lord provides for person who wants to enjoy them. The conclusion is that one should worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead for any benediction. The word Kama Varsham is very significant, for it indicates that he sacrificed the desire of anyone who approach him. But one who sincerely loves Krishna yet wants material enjoyment is in perplexity. Krishna, being very kind toward him, gives him an opportunity to engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, and so he gradually forgets the hallucinations. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Maharaj wants to say anything. Okay. Yeah, so it's very nice verse and purport given by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada said that in Bhagavad Gita, like Krishna affirms and ya yathamam prapadyante, who who thinks about him, he fulfilled the desire of those living entities who ask him. Even like so many department of demigods are there, which is which gives the benediction, but ultimately it comes from Krishna, the supreme source, because it says that Krishna is the root, and if we nourish the root, all the plants, top of the leaves and everything gets nourishment and fulfillment. So by that way, if we worship Krishna, then we naturally get fulfillment. And here Srila Prabhupada says Vedas gave everything regarding like if someone wants to do the material enjoyment, then there is like we have a six darshan in Shastras. In this like it's uh, we can say the darshan is like Mimamsa, then Uttar Mimamsa, Purva Mimamsa in that, then like grammar, Vyakaran, then Patanjali Yoga Sutra, then Kanab, this Vaisheshika Sutra, and sixth one is Mimamsa, Patanjali, grammar, then Vaisheshika, and Sankhya. Yeah, Sankhya. So there are six darshan, and in this six darshan, like the Mimamsa, which directly Jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki Jai. So Mimamsa, in which Purva Mimamsa and Uttar Mimamsa, there is a two different part. And this Mimamsa particularly given by Jaimini, who is a greatest devotee of Lord. And because sometime even Srila Prabhupada mentioned that Jaimini, who quoted the Karma Mimamsa, is like his emphasis on karma. And many instances Srila Prabhupada even mentioned that this Jaimini is a great devotee of Lord. So he gave a karma mimamsa how he can be giving the pure bhakti. So it is said like Jaimini, who is a disciple of Vyasadeva, and there is uh, four prominent disciple of Vyasadeva: Jaimini, Vaishampan, Pale, and Sumantu. These four disciple in which and Sukadeva Goswami himself, he gave Srimad Bhagavatam. In this four, because Vyasadeva gave this knowledge, Vyasadeva wants to compile this Vedas in the form of literature. So he gave each and everyone four Vedas. So Jaimini get this Samaveda. And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita itself, like Vedanam Samavedosmi. In Vedas, Krishna is Samved. So Krishna himself describe him as a Samved in this. And as a Jaimini, and we can understand that after departure of Shukadeva Goswami, who mentioned entire Srimad Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, and when Takshak snake come, in that span there is some time. So at that time, Parikshit Maharaj, like Uttara, the mother of Parikshit Maharaj, who wants also to understand the Srimad Bhagavatam. So Parikshit Maharaj mentioned the entire Srimad Bhagavatam in a very concluded way. And at that time, only one disciple of Vyasadeva was there, is a this the Jaimini. And at that time, when he narrated entire Srimad Bhagavatam in a concluded way, that concluded Srimad Bhagavatam is a Bhakti Rasa, sorry, like Sanatan Goswami, who mentioned Bhagavata Mrita, Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Yes, Brihad Bhagavatamrita. So this Brihad Bhagavatamrita is a concluded version of Srimad Bhagavatam. And in that Srimad Bhagavatam, he mentioned the journey of Gopakumaras and Narad Muni's quest about who's the pure devotee, like that. So it's very, very nice, very relishing work. And Sanatan Goswami compiled that, and as Jaimini also hear Srimad Bhagavatam from that, so Jaimini also developed the mood regarding the mellow of the bhakti, and by that way, the another Mahabharatam, which is mentioned by like Vaishampayam who narrated entire Mahabharata. Similarly, the same another version of another version of Mahabharatam mentioned by Jaimini, and it is very detailed, very mellow based version. Now it's lost, but the only kanda we can get is Ashwamedh Parva of that Mahabharata. And it is full of mellow, like how how the horses for this Ashwamedh Yagya went entire Bhumandala, it described entire Bhumandala and how each and every planets and the continent conquered by Arjuna, and and the devotees of Lord that time, and how they got this for just sake of fighting with Arjuna and want to see the Lord, they caught the horse and fought with Arjuna. So nice, so nice. It's very nice, and I'm thinking that we can do some sessions, because I took the notes of that, so we can do some 7 or 8 days session on this. Yeah, please.
Alright, we're ready. You were muted.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Also, yes, the Jaimini Mahabharata is also mentioned in Garga Samhita. And also, the Garga Samhita, the 10th canto, is specifically about the Ashwamedha sacrifice performed by Ugrasena. So there's a wealth of information about this, and they do all, yes, they work together. They're all supporting each other, and so we have a very good understanding of what took place. Thank you.
You want me to say it? Yeah. Thank you so much, Maharaj. I'll just repeat. So, Swami Goswami was saying that this Jaimini Mahabharata is also mentioned in the Garga Samhita.
Oh.
And additionally, the Ashwamedha Yagya, which was performed by Ugrasena,
Okay.
that same one,
Yeah.
is also a very major portion of the Garga Samhita. So Maharaj was saying that they were all working together, all the sages. They had a cooperation, a type of a cooperation, and so he says that there's a wealth of information about what actually took place during this period of history, the Ashwamedha Yagya. There's a lot of versions, a lot of information.
Jai. Wow. Thank you. Yes. So my point is that, so that way, like Mimamsa also narrated about like Karma Mimamsa, just particularly it's a Purva Mimamsa, but after that he mentioned the Uttar Mimamsa, and in that also Jaimini affirm bhakti as a prime. And after Mimamsa, there is a Vedanta Sutra, which is like concluded, which is a natural commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam. The first aphorism, as Prabhupada said, Athato Brahma Jigyasa, to inquire about self. And the second aphorism is Janmadhyasya, that is starting of Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is a natural commentary of Vedanta Sutra, and in the conclusion of Vedanta Sutra, as the Srimad Bhagavatam is full of mellow, full of bhakti, which is which says the prime and the like topmost yoga system to attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As here Srila Prabhupada mentioned that even if someone wants to do the perfection, they have to take the shelter of Shastras, because in Vedas everything is there. Whoever wants to go to the hard planetary system, Swarglok, Maharlok, Tapalok, wherever they want to go, they can go. And in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, as we can say that the journey of Kumaras, which is like the same way, they go gradually from one plant to another plant, a higher planetary system, and then they ultimately reach to the Vaikuntha. There also they didn't find the Malo, the Braj Malo, and then they go towards Goloka, where Krishna waited for them. So in Shastra, everything is everything is there. Whoever wants anything, even material science is also there. We can say the Atharva Veda is full of archery, engineering, archaeological things like that. So it is even Maharaj wrote this Surya Siddhanta, full of Vedic cosmology is there. So even Srimad Bhagavatam, we can see that the gynecology, entire gynecological system mentioned in there, like the Mahabharata, the Kauravas are example of this tube baby. So we can see in Shastras, but whatever the recent science, advanced science is doing, they already mentioned everything. This Vaisheshika Sutra is full of the understanding of atom, and we can understand just recently, just 100 years back, they found the atom, and already it is mentioned by in Vaisheshika Sutra, mentioned by Kanab. So yeah, so we have ample knowledge, but just but apart of that, this Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, which is the core of entire knowledge, because Vedanta Sutra, because the Vedas is compilation of all the four Vedas and Upanishad, and all the conclusion of that Vedas is Vedanta Sutra, and Vedanta Sutra's natural commentary is Srimad Bhagavatam. So we have topmost thing, just need to get shelter of Guru and all the Vaishnavas to acquire this knowledge. Thank you so much. Any comment, any question, anything? I'm open for that, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. That was very nice. Thank you for the references. Did you have something? Yeah, I was particularly interested in this topic that Prabhupada mentions about being disgusted with the material enjoyment, and how it's kind of a tricky situation when the person who wants liberation and he also wants material enjoyment, he is in a tricky spot. Yeah. So I just, was resonating with that.
They can, they can. I mean, someone who wants to also enjoy the material senses and also wants to liberation, they go gradually to upper planetary system. But that also, there is a case of fall down, because this material world is the only place where we have a chance to do karma, and based on that karma, whatever fruitive activities, rather we enjoy or we suffer, like that. But when we go to the higher planetary system like Svargaloka or above, there is just for there is ample opportunity of enjoyment is there, and also there is like there is no guarantee if you can that situation, if you can get the still fix into the Krishna consciousness, because um, because here also Srila Prabhupada said whoever is too much wealthy, it's very hard for them to take the Krishna consciousness, because they have all the ample opportunity of material sense gratification. But there is also case like we can see the great examples of Parikshit Maharaj and all the great Rajarishi, who is who's ruler of entire Bhumandala, but they have everything, but still they are renounced themselves towards Krishna Bhakti. So it is like when it is like to develop this type of consciousness at that situation of having everything is very difficult, and from that way from Swarga, whatever fruitive activities you enjoy, it will like when it finish its pious fruits, they kick us directly to the material world. So it's like very risky situation. So Prabhupada gave us the firm path, direct path of Bhakti Yoga. By that way, we can even this, all this, because this Golokera Premadana, Harinam Sankirtan, this Golokera Premadana, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took and give us here in this material world, in this Kali Yuga itself. So it's very rare opportunity uh, to be in this moment and to firmly focus in this. Because gradually go is very long time, and we already enjoy everything in our countless births. We enjoy so many material activities in each and every time. So best way, just Srila Prabhupada said that just give your one lifetime. So, and so many examples we have. Srila Prabhupada direct disciples, even Srila Prabhupada, who live this life, and in that life itself they realize full transcendental mellow of Krishna's love. So it's not dry thing; it's um, full of mellow. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. जय वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो वच पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.